Many thanks for staying with us on the newsroom. I am Mary Kano. President Muhammadu Buhari has written to the Senate seeking an amendment to the recently signed Petroleum Industry Act. In the letter read on Tuesday during plenary by the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, the President wants an amendment to the new act to allow for the removal of the Ministers of Petroleum and Finance from the board of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), saying they can continue to perform their functions without necessarily being members of the board. President Buhari is also seeking for the amendment to allow the non-executive members to be increased from 2 to 6. And Kano State Governor Abdullahi Sule has said the anti-open grazing policy adopted by some of his counterparts is not working. The governors of Enugu, Rivers, Akwa Ibom, Ondo and Lagos have all signed anti-grazing bill into law following a resolution reached at meetings of the Governors Forum. In an interview, Sule said he believes the program is not working, adding that as an alternative to the anti-open grazing law, Kano State has decided to endorse the National Livestock Transformation Plan, adding that his administration plans to settle heathers by setting up grazing reserves in 7 locations in the state. And the Sokoto government has asked the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) to direct all telecommunications companies to shut down their services in 14 local government areas in the state. This is coming less than a week after the House of Representatives asked the NCC to shut down telecom services in 3 local government areas of Sokoto State. Mohammed Bello, spokesperson to Governor Aminu Tambuwal, said some bandits had migrated to Sokoto from neighboring northwestern states where they have been facing military actions, adding that the disruption and the telecommunication network will enable security agencies to deal with the increasing rate of insecurity in the states. And Australian authorities have shut down construction sites in Melbourne for 2 weeks after an anti-vaccine protest in the city turned violent, causing a surge in COVID-19 cases in the state of Victoria and New South Wales. The tough restrictions have triggered anti-lockdown rallies, with police arresting hundreds in both cities over the weekend. A total of 603 new cases were detected in Victoria on Tuesday, the year's biggest daily rise, eclipsing the previous high of 567 a day earlier, with 1 additional death. And in business, Nigeria's diaspora ambassador and the director of Global Non-Governmental Organization Executive Committee, Olashibomi Iginla Aina, says Nigeria may get £25 billion foreign direct investment from the United Kingdom to boost the economy. Iginla Aina disclosed this after an official meeting with the UK Foreign Affairs Committee, saying the plan focused on achieving security, stability, education transformation and intention on small and medium-scale enterprises. She also disclosed this would help firm up strategies towards addressing the growing crisis and major challenges faced in the country. And the Taliban have announced that Afghan girls will be allowed to return to school as soon as possible. A Taliban spokesman, Zabihullah Mujahid, said this on Tuesday while announcing remaining members of Afghanistan's new all-male government weeks after the militants seized the nation's capital of Kabul. During the weekend, the Education Ministry issued a dictate ordering male teachers and students back to secondary schools, but made no mention of the country's women educators and girl pupils. And now in sports, Nigeria's the Tigers recorded their 2nd win at the ongoing Afro-Basket Women's Championship in Yaoundé, defeating Angola 85-65 to book their passage into the quarterfinals on Monday night. The team made light work of the match, blowing out their opponents by 20 points after having beaten Mozambique 67-50 in their match. Nigeria will now play the winner of the 2nd round match between Ivory Coast and Guinea on Thursday for a place in the semi-finals of the competition. Well, that's the latest update on the newsroom. To join us in the next hour for more updates. Many thanks for watching.